Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Amina Ali, and I come to you wearing several hats, sometimes all at the same time. Representing the voice of women here, I'm a veteran, African by heritage, the founder of the Federation of International Gender and Human Rights, and a global board member of UNAccc. Well, that's a lot of titles for one introduction, but don't worry, I promise this speech will be short and quick. I stand before you today not just as someone with credentials, but someone who has lived a life shaped by service. When you serve in the military, you quickly learn that peace is not a poetic word we print on posters. Peace is a daily practice. It's a discipline, it's cooperation, and sometimes it's simply learning how to work with people who snore loudly in the barracks. But service also teaches you something else. Human dignity is universal. It doesn't matter what flag someone stands under, what language they speak, or whether they prefer tea or coffee. People everywhere want the same things: safety, opportunity, respect, and perhaps a reliable Wi-Fi connection. I'm just saying. As a woman working in gender and human rights advocacy, I have had the privilege of witnessing incredible resilience. I've seen women in villages, cities, refugee camps, and boardrooms stand up, not because it was easy, but because it was necessary. Women have this remarkable habit of showing up for justice even when the odds say we should sit down. And that is exactly why organizations and global collaborations matter. Institutions like UNAccc and initiatives like the Federation of International Gender and Human Rights remind us that progress does not happen in isolation. It happens when thinkers, builders, diplomats, activists, and everyday citizens come together and say, you know what? We can do better than this. Now, when people hear the phrase human rights work, they sometimes imagine endless meetings and very serious conversations. And yes, there are meetings, many meetings. Enough meetings to make coffee the most important human rights resource on earth, hands down. But behind those meetings is something powerful: hope with a strategy. Peace is not something that is simply the absence of conflict. Peace is the presence of justice, opportunity, and fairness. It's the moment when communities realize that dignity is a non-negotiable and that the next generation deserves a world that is kinder than the one we inherited. As a veteran, I understand the cost of conflict. As a woman and a mother, I understand the value of protection and stability. And as someone committed to global human rights, I believe deeply that the future we are building must be rooted in compassion, equity, and collaboration. So today, my message is simple. Let's just keep doing the hard work of peace. Let's keep pushing for justice where systems have been silent. And let's remember that the world changes not only through policy and institutions, but through people who refuse to give up on humanity. And if we can do all of that while keeping a sense of humor along the way, well, that just might be the most sustainable development strategy of all. Thank you.
Namaste, Jai Hind. My name is Professor Karim Erwaki. I am honored to serve as the Global Vice Chairman of the UNAccc and as a proud member of the UNAccc Global Board member. Holi greetings. On this joyful and luminous occasion of Holi, I wish the great people of India and all those around the world who celebrate this magnificent festival of colors, love, and renewal a very happy Holi. Holi is not merely a festival, it is a profound message to humanity that light triumphs over darkness, that unity is stronger than division, and that joy is most beautiful when it is shared. I would like to pay special tribute to His Excellency Right Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Modi. I wish to take a moment to acknowledge the remarkable leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, under whose stewardship India has emerged as one of the most dynamic and resilient economies in the world. the transformation India has undergone in infrastructure, technology, diplomacy, and the empowerment of its people is a testament to bold vision and unwavering commitment of its people. India today stands not only as the world's most populous democracy, but as a beacon of economic ambition and civilizational pride. The world looks to India, and rightly so. This is a global peace appeal, an important one in this very dangerous situation that the world is going through. And yet, dear friends and fellow global board members and members of the UNAccc, even as we celebrate, we cannot close our eyes to the storm gathering on the horizon. The world today stands as one of its most dangerous crossroads since the Second World War. The ongoing conflict across multiple regions are not isolated crises. They are interconnected tremors of a global order under severe strain. Most urgently, the escalating tension following the military action of the United States and Israel against Iran bring us perilously close to a confrontation that could spiral into a third world war. The consequences of such a conflict would be catastrophic, not for one nation, not for one region, but for all of humanity. It's a moment, a call for action and to action. This is why the UNAccc has chosen on this day of celebration to raise its voice for peace and for justice. I call upon world leaders with urgency, with humility, and with the full weight of our collective consciousness to step back from the edge. Diplomacy must prevail, dialogue must be chosen over destruction, international law must be respected. The lives of innocent civilians, whether in Gaza, in Iran, in Ukraine, or anywhere else of this earth, are not expendable. We urge every head of state, every institution, every person of influence, choose peace, choose humanity. The colors of Holi remind us that our differences are beautiful. They were never meant to be weapons. Thank you very much.
Greetings, world leaders and fellow global citizens. I'm A. Salvador Holman, a proud member of UNAccc Global. As India celebrates Holi, a festival of colors, love and unity, my heart goes out to those suffering in war-torn regions. My mentor, Dr. L.M. Singhvi, used to say, I'm a world citizen. Following his footsteps, I believe we are all connected. With roots spanning Sri Lanka, 3 generations in Singapore, and a heart that beats for humanity, I urge world leaders to prioritize peace, justice, and humanity. Let's unite to create a world where every child can play without fear, every family can live without displacement, and every nation can thrive in harmony. UNAccc Global appeals to world leaders: choose peace, choose justice, choose humanity. May this Holi bring peace and prosperity to all. Let's paint a brighter future. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Favor Ayodele, the carpenter, board member of UNAccc and also Global Secretary General for Africa and Asia. I want to use this medium to appeal to our leaders concerning the ongoing war between Israel, Iran, the United States of America, and every other individual or whichever country involved in this that it is high time they cease fire. It is high time. I understand territorial integrity. I understand, what leaders involving in this want to achieve, but the impact of the war, the negative impact of the war is what we need to consider right now, because it's affecting everyone, and it will not in any way, contribute to the progress of the world, rather destroying it. I want us to know that war is not noble, and it's very, very, very hard to build, but very easy to destroy. So the sustainability of the world is what we are clamoring for, the peace of the world, and that can be very possible when we love, when we activate a part of love. And when we also understand that with common sense we can live in harmony, with common sense we can advance our world, economically, politically, and any other thing that has to do with the stability of this world. Children's life needs protection. Our children's life needs protection. Our world needs to be sustained, needs to be prevented from any kind of turmoil. Once again, war is not noble. What is noble is understanding, maturity, peace, and value of life. Thank you for attending.
I am Joseph Yomtov, the Director of World Peace Tracks and the UNAccc Rep for Israel. And we together stand united for world peace and the release of captives worldwide. We also call for increased cooperation between Israel and India. We thank you for your support.
Hello, my name's Neville Gaunt, and I'm the founder of SDG Zero, but I'm also the UK chairman of the UNAccc. And it's a simple issue. What do you stand for? Well, I stand for peace. And the question I have for everyone out there, what does peace mean? Peace to me means local peace, national peace, international peace. In this complicated and difficult world, surely we should all be striving for international peace. So the question I have for you is, what do you stand for? If you don't stand for peace, then what do you stand for? War? What war has ever made any difference to peace?
Greetings to the global community and respected world leaders. I speak to you today from Norway as a UNAccc Global Board member representing Scandinavia. In India today, the air is thick with the colors of Holi, a celebration of unity, the triumph of good, and the sweetness of human connection. We see India's ascent as a top 3 global economy under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi as a testament to what is possible when a nation prioritizes stability and progress. However, while our brothers and sisters in India share sweets and colors, the UNAccc has made a solemn choice. We forego our celebrations. We cannot dance while 60 nations are engulfed in the flames of conflict. Here in Scandinavia, we have long understood that peace is not merely the absence of war, it is the presence of justice. Norway, in particular, has a proud legacy as a facilitator of dialogue and a sanctuary for human rights. But today, that global peace is fracturing. We see $2.7 trillion poured into weapons, while a mere 50 billion is spared for humanitarian aid. As a Scandinavian voice, I'll tell you, this math is broken. We are financing our own destruction while starving our collective future. 4% of our planet's land is currently a war zone. From the heart of Europe in Ukraine to the devastating conflicts in Sudan, Myanmar, and the Middle East, millions are displaced and hope is being rationed. Why do we smile in India and Norway? Because we have the privilege of security. But security should not be a privilege. It must be a universal right. The golden edge of progress we see in India should be the blueprint for every nation, not the rare exception in a world of chaos. UNAccc calls upon every world leader to lay down the tools of division. Let the vibrant colors of Holi remind us that our diversity is our strength, not a reason for slaughter. Let us invest in people, not projectiles. From the cold, clear heights of the north to the warm, colorful heart of India, our message is one. Peace is the only path forward. I am Håkon Rian Emenchen Turland, UNAccc Global Board Member for Scandinavia. Let us choose to be the architects of a new, colorful, and peaceful era. Namaste. God bless. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. Peace, and to you and yours.
Hi, my name is Iván Muñiz Rotiser. I am teacher, author, coach, motivational speaker, and president of the International Chamber of Leadership here in Lima, Peru. But today, I speak as a proud member of the UNAccc. And I would like to say that while many people is celebrating the festival of Holi, millions across the world cannot celebrate because they are affected by war. They don't have joy, they don't have hope. Today, more than ever, we should remember that peace is not a wish. It is an active responsibility, and justice is the foundation of human dignity. So today we need to choose dialogue over confrontation. We need to choose cooperation over confrontation. We need to choose humanity over hostility. Let's transform this moment of global crisis in a turning point of global solidarity. Peace is possible, but it requires leadership. It requires action. It requires of all of us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, according to your weather anywhere you may be in the universe. Hi, the fourth Africa UNESCO laureate and World Order of Global Peace, World Order of Global Record. Hereby appeal to the world for the current crisis that is happening around the world. We in Africa, we are displeased with what is happening around the world regarding anything that opposes peace and happiness of humanity. Instead to spend money on the humanity, to build the humanity, to develop our society, while people are decided to spend money on the weapon and other things that cannot be relevant to the humanity. We appeal to the world leader and all people that are in charge of the world power to consider the humanity and the future generation, to make the peace to reign around the world. So I appeal on behalf of our various organizations, International Charter World Learning Society, Unity of Nations Action for Climate Change Council, Cyber Corp Global Council, Charter One Night of Justice of Peace, Crown University International, and UNESCO, the United Nations in general, for us to work towards, and other organizations worldwide, for us to work toward peace, harmony, and unity, to make the world to be a better place for all of us. I appeal and I greet you all. I salute you all. Thank you. God bless you.
Greetings to my fellow UNAccc Global members. From the heart of Salzburg, I'm Gottlieb William Keller. Today, as we celebrate the colorful and joyful spirit of Holi, my heart is turned toward a simple, urgent truth. We must have peace. War is a failed solution. It kills the innocent, shatters our communities, and leaves a devastated climate for our children to inherit. We cannot talk about sustainability while the flames of conflict consume our resources and our future. Peace is the foundation. It is where justice, equality, and human rights begin. I dream of a world where we use words as bridges, not weapons. Where our energy goes toward healing the earth rather than harming one and another. Today, I call on you as global citizens. Let us unite, let us drown out the noise of violence with the harmony of understanding. Together we can ensure that the world we leave behind is one where every child can thrive. Wishing you a blessed, holy and a peaceful tomorrow.
Glad to meet you, everyone. My name is Robin Shim, Chairman of HIG Group and member of UNAccc Global. I'm speaking today Republic of Korea. Today in India, people celebrations the Holi, a festival that symbolizes love, unity, and hopes. This celebration reminding us that the color humanity needed most today is the color of peace. Here may are sharing joy and unity during this festival. Millions of people around the world are still living under the shadow of conflict and crisis. Families are separate, communities are destroyed, and far too many children are growing up without peace. Every child deserves to grow up in a world without fear. To those who are suffering today in regions affected by war and instability, I want to say this: you are not forgotten. Peace is not a symbol of dream. Peace is responsibility we must all carry together. UNAccc Communities of Life is voice of peace and cooperation across the world. The international community must continue to work together to build a better future based on cooperation, justice, and shared responsibility. At HIG, we believe that sustainable developing clean energy and economics opportunity can become powerful foundation for lasting peace. When community have access to energy, impact to culture and economic opportunity, the foundation of stability and human dignity grow stronger. Peace is not built only through agreements between governments. Peace is built when people have the opportunity to live with dignity, security, and hopes. To world leaders everywhere, we urge you, choose peace, choose justice, choose humanity. Let us work together to build a world where every child can live without fear. Every family can live with dignity, and every nation can thrive in humanity. Please possible. The future of humanity depending on the choice we make up today. May our choice guide us toward peace, and may peace share to future we build together. Thank you, everyone.
Hello, I am Henry Wang, as requested by UNAccc Global Founder Dr. Ranjit Sharma. I'm recording this message as a UNAccc Global member. I think it is very important at this time for all countries and international organizations to work together to promote international peace and justice and harmony. I think it is very important in this challenging time for all countries and international organizations to discuss the important issues in the world so as to find mutually acceptable win-win solutions that can promote global peace and harmony and try to solve the important issues in the world, such as climate change. It is particularly important now for all countries to work together to solve climate change, as the world has now breached the temperature rise of 1.5 degrees. As I've said in my new book recently, over 135 countries has already established their carbon neutrality goals, and we encourage more countries to establish more carbon neutrality goals and work together on mitigating the climate change problem and to improve sustainabilities around the world. Thank you very much.
From Italy. This is Mauro Polticchia, Global Governing Council Board Member of UNAccc. Today we wish to celebrate an important event, Holi, often referred to as a special festival of colors. Is a vibrant, joyous celebration that marks the arrival of spring in India and various parts of the world. Holi, the festival of colors, is one of the most vibrant and joyous celebrations in India and around the world. Making the arrival of spring, this festival symbolizes the triumph of good over evil, unity, and the spirit of togetherness. Color means, from my point of view, frequency and vibration. And from our point of view, they have to be positive, not negative. So, starting from this important concept, we wish to underline our position regarding actually global situation. We promote light, integrity, ethics, diplomacy, and peace, always and everywhere. We believe that every kind of turbines have to manage in a positive way, stop violence, and following the light. Namaste.
Good evening. I am Bojana Bogojevic, speaking from Belgrade, capital of Republic of Serbia. I am a lawyer, specialist for corporate governance, climate reality leader, United Nations accredited climate change teacher, expert for sustainable development, international author, and I am UNAccc Global Board member. Firstly, I want to thank our organization and our founder for this great topic that we are dealing on Women's Day. And dealing with that topic, I have material. I was a refugee. I know that those wounds of war aren't able to heal. Right now, we have millions of girls and women around the globe that are living under the bombs and under the sniper fire. Please stop the war. Only without war and without conflict, we are able to have a future worth living. Thank you, and allow us to have a peaceful life. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I am Grace Valentino, chairperson, founder, investor of World Empire Capital Group and Royal Global Wealth, amongst many other companies we own and lead in different sectors. I am honored to serve as World Business Angels Investment Forum Senator and an official member of Forbes Women Forum and the National Chairperson and Global Board member of UNAccc, amongst my many other leadership positions, authority, duties, obligation, organization, businesses, forums, and institutions. As a globally recognized leader, investor, and a towering figure in entrepreneurship and global leadership, today, I would like to speak about something deeply important for all of us: world peace. Peace is not only the absence of war or conflict. True peace exists when people have opportunities, when nations collaborate, when businesses act with integrity, and when leaders work together to create prosperity and stability for humanity. As investors, entrepreneurs, and global leaders, we hold a responsibility to build bridges between countries, cultures, and communities. Economic empowerment, sustainable investment, education, and cooperation are powerful tools that can strengthen peace across the world. When we invest in people, when we empower communities, and when we lead with compassion and wisdom, we create a future where peace becomes not just an inspiration, but a reality. Ask not what your country or world can do for you, but what you can do for the world. My vision is a world where collaboration is stronger than division, where innovation creates opportunities for all, where global leaders unite to build a more prosperous and peaceful future. Together, true leadership, responsibility, and unity, we can shape a world defined by peace, progress, and hope for generations to come. Let us believe in one powerful, simple truth, that the love you give is the love you get in return. So let us keep our faith to God, lead by example, and let peace reign in our hearts. Thank you very much. Mabuhay. Good day, everyone. Dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. I am Grace Valentino, chairperson, founder, investor, of World Empire Capital Group and Royal Global Gold, amongst many other companies we own and lead in different sectors. I am honored to serve as World Business Angels Investment Forum Senator and an official member of Forbes Women Forum and the National Chairperson and Global Board member of UNAccc, amongst my many other leadership positions, authority, duties, obligation, organization, businesses, forums, and institutions. As a globally recognized leader, investor, and a towering figure in entrepreneurship and global leadership, today, I would like to speak about something deeply important for all of us: world peace. Peace is not only the absence of war or conflict. True peace exists when people have opportunities, when nations collaborate, when businesses act with integrity, and when leaders work together to create prosperity and stability for humanity. As investors, entrepreneurs, and global leaders, we hold a responsibility to build bridges between countries, cultures, and communities. Economic empowerment, sustainable investment, education, and cooperation are powerful tools that can strengthen peace across the world. When we invest in people, when we empower communities, and when we lead with compassion and wisdom, we create a future where peace becomes not just an inspiration, but a reality. Ask not what your country or world can do for you, but what you can do for the world. My vision is a world where collaboration is stronger than division, where innovation creates opportunities for all, where global leaders unite to build a more prosperous and peaceful future. Together, true leadership, responsibility, and unity, we can shape a world defined by peace, progress, and hope for generations to come. Let us believe in one powerful, simple truth: that the love you give is the love you get in return. So let us keep our fighting on. Lead by example, and let peace reign in our hearts. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Samuel Shea, and I am an entrepreneur and a senior economic advisor to the Abraham Accords Peace Treaty. We are living in a historic and challenging period. The world stands at a crossroads between two opposing forces. On one side, extremism, terrorism, and radical ideology, and on the other side, stability, cooperation, and economic development. For decades, terrorist organizations and the regimes that support them have destabilized the Middle East, weakened states, destroyed economies, and brought suffering to millions of people. The fight against radical terrorism is therefore essential for building a stable future. Today, the West, under the leadership of the President of the United States, Donald Trump, is acting with greater determination to confront the forces that finance, arm, and promote terrorism. This effort is not only about security, it is part of a broader strategic vision to create a more stable and secure international environment. However, defeating terrorism alone will not create lasting peace. Peace must also be built on economic opportunity, development, and hope. This is where the Abraham Accords play a central role. The Abraham Accords are not only diplomatic agreements, they represent a new regional framework for economic cooperation between Israel, the Gulf countries, the Middle East, and Africa. Their goal is to build partnerships in technology, infrastructure, energy, agriculture, and innovation. The idea is simple. When people have jobs, opportunities, and a better future, the influence of extremism becomes weaker. As an entrepreneur and economic advisor to the Abraham Accords, I work to promote initiatives that connect countries, companies, and investors in order to create regional engines of growth. Our goal is to build economic bridges that strengthen peace, promote development, and create stability across the region. The future of the Middle East does not have to be defined by conflict. It can be defined by cooperation, innovation, and shared prosperity. If we combine strong action against terrorism with a clear economic vision, we can create a new reality for the region and for the world. A reality of peace, development, and cooperation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank UNAccc for this World Peace Initiatives. They are doing great job. I like to thank you all. Sincerely yours, Samuel Shea.
My name's Jan Nunberg. For many years, I have worked for peace and human rights. We work for women in Afghanistan and support efforts for peace between Ukraine and Russia. UNAccc, I serve as chairman for the Netherlands. I stand for peace and human dignity. What do you stand for?
Living. My dear friend Rajat knows how many events I have foreseen so much time in advance. That was possible thanks to an analytic model whose business application I made available to the member of UNAccc. Past and future coexist in the present. Why? Because we are children of the past, because true evolution exists only inside tradition. But at the same time, we are children of the future, because based on the future that we want, we choose the way we act in the present. So, never forget our humanity, and that we have confidence. We are here, and we are building the future, because we are human beings.
Very, very good wishes for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We hope the world needs all our combined fingers to fist approach. Now, what people have said, I do not want to repeat. Perfectly, the world needs peace, sustainable human development, environmental friendly and SDG based. My request is, now let us come and make our fingers to fist and now give alternative for the world. Development, marketing, employment, preservation of nature, all these we call as a part of invariable and essential now, because this is a loot-led development. On the name of religion, philosophy, personality, there is an urge for loot. Now let us go from loot to fruits, natural fruits, biodiversity fruits, fruits which are abundant with the nature. So now let us not waste our time. I am told that our friends in South Korea are very keen. Let us have a somewhere program in April, May, and let us be in business. My request is, let us speed up without mistakes. We call it Gati Magar No Galti. We want speed without mistake. No mistake. We have committed all the time mistake, repetition of mistake. So now let us be in business. Let us be transparent. Let us be business-like, non-exploitative, by fingers to fist approach. My regards to all, my regards to all. I am very sure we all have a role to play. Pranam.
Beautiful morning to everyone that listens to me. I am Honorable Ambassador Dr. Princess Maria. I am in Kenya right now. I am the personal assistant and the global chief of staff to the global president, in person of His Grace, His Eminence, Archbishop Cardinal, Dr. Professor Ambassador Eugene Kavuni Zamboniva. So we are here to represent and to open an office on behalf of the UNAccc, so in Kenya, here. So the main reason why we are here is to bring peace and also an humanitarian action. So then to bring every other organization under UNAccc. So that is the reason why I am in Kenya. So we will be happy to have an office here for UNAccc to bring all the organization under UNAccc. And God bless you. And we are here for peace. Peace always. We have everything. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is His Grace Ambassador Cardinal Professor Boniba. I am the Global President of Peace and Development. Also, I represent all the organizations doing about peace, about humanitarian, about social justice and missionary. Now I am here in Kenya to represent UNAccc to open the office here in Kenya. Now I am here in Kenya, and the Honorable Princess Dr. Princess Maria, she's the PA and the Global Chief of Staff. Also, we are here, and the Ambassador Dr. Kevin. We are here to open that office. I welcome all the African people to come together to bring peace, because no peace, no life. Peace is very important. Also, I welcome also the Excellence Ambassador Karim in Canada to come here in Kenya, because Kenya is the country welcome the visitor. Thank you so much.